Hi everyone, welcome back to Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Hey, Anna.
Hey David, how are you feeling today?
Honestly, a little tired. I woke up early this morning. My neighbor's dog was barking at something. I have no idea what.
Oh no, was it a squirrel?
Probably. It's always a squirrel. But you know what? On mornings like that, there is only one solution.
Coffee.
Coffee. Exactly. A good cup of coffee in a warm cafe.
And that is exactly what we are talking about today. Today's episode is all about walking into a cafe and having a real, natural conversation in English, from the moment you open the door to the moment you walk out with your drink.
And we are going to do this slowly, together, step by step.
Yes, and if this is your first time here on Fluento, welcome. We make videos for everyday English situations, real-life conversations, not textbook sentences.
So before we start, if you are enjoying what we do, please hit the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it really helps more people find us. We appreciate it so much.
We really do. Okay, David, let's talk about something first, the moment before you walk in.
Oh, the outside moment.
Yes. Have you ever stood outside a cafe for a little too long? Like you're looking at the menu in the window, you're reading it very carefully, but actually you are just nervous?
Yes, I have done this, more times than I want to admit. There is something about walking into a cafe in a foreign language that feels like a test.
It feels like everyone is watching you.
And the barista looks very fast and confident, and you think, what if I say something wrong? What if I forget the word? What if there's a long line behind me?
I remember this feeling so well. Years ago, I was in a small town in England. It was raining. I really needed something hot to drink. I walked past the same cafe 3 times before I finally went in.
3 times?
3 times. I kept telling myself, one more minute, and then I thought, you know what, Anna? You are getting very wet. Just go inside.
And what happened when you finally went in?
The woman at the counter looked up, smiled, and said, "Hi, love, what can I get for you?" That was it. That was the whole thing. She was so kind. And I said something simple, something like, "Hi, can I have a tea, please?" And she said, "Of course." And that was it.
That is always how it goes, isn't it? In our heads, we build it up into this big, scary event, and in real life, it is just 2 people talking.
Exactly. So our first message today is this. The cafe is not a test. The barista wants to help you. They are not judging your English. They just want to make your drink.
That is such an important reminder. And I want to say something to everyone listening right now. You are doing better than you think. Really, the fact that you are here, practicing, learning, that already means you are ahead.
I love that. Okay, so let's say you take a breath, you open the door, you walk in. What do you do first?
First, you look around. Is it busy? Is it quiet? This actually changes the experience a little.
That's a great point. Let's talk about the busy cafe first.
Okay, it is morning, there's a line of people, the coffee machines are loud, there's music playing. Everyone seems to know exactly what they want.
This is the scenario that makes a lot of learners nervous because you feel like you have to be fast.
But here's a small secret. You do not have to be as fast as you think. Even native speakers sometimes pause and say, let me think for a second.
That is so true. I once watched a man in a coffee shop spend 4 minutes deciding between 2 drinks. 4 whole minutes, and nobody cared.
4 minutes! Wow! So there is no rush. But if you want to feel prepared, there is only one phrase that will save you every time.
What is it?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, I love that phrase. I'm not sure yet. Let's say it slowly together. I'm not sure yet.
I'm not sure yet. It is soft. It is polite. It tells the barista, I need a moment without any awkwardness.
I want everyone listening to say this out loud. Go ahead. Pause the video if you need to. I'm not sure yet. Say it with a friendly voice, nice and calm.
Good. and you can add please at the end. I'm not sure yet, please give me a moment. Or just, I'm not sure yet, sorry, with a small smile. The barista will always wait.
Always. Okay, now let's talk about the opposite situation, the quiet cafe. It's the middle of the afternoon, there's no line, there's one barista, it is very peaceful, and suddenly it feels more like a one-on-one conversation.
This is actually a beautiful chance to practice a little small talk. The barista might say, "Hey, how's your day going?" Or, "Lovely weather today, right?"
And you don't need a long answer. You can just say, pretty good, thanks. And yours? That is enough. That is real.
Simple and warm. That small moment of connection, it makes the whole experience feel nice.
I had a lovely experience like that once. I went into a quiet little cafe on a Saturday morning. The barista had just opened the shop. He was arranging some cups behind the counter. I walked in and he looked up and said, "Oh, hi, you're my first customer today."
That is so sweet.
It was. And I said, "Oh, lucky me." And he laughed. And then we had a very normal little conversation while he made my drink. It was one of those moments that just made the whole day feel warmer.
That is exactly what can happen when you stop being nervous and just allow yourself to be present in the moment. Language is really just connection.
Beautiful. Okay, now let's talk about what happens when you get to the counter. You are ready to order. What do you say?
The most natural way to start is with a greeting and then your order. Something like, "Hi, can I have a cappuccino, please?" Or, "Hello, could I get a medium coffee, please?"
Both are perfect. Can I have and could I get are the two most useful phrases for ordering. Let's look at them slowly.
Can I have? This is casual and very common. It is what most people say every day. Can I have a latte, please?
Could I get? This is also very normal, maybe just a tiny bit more polite. Could I get a black coffee, please?
Both are completely fine. You do not need to worry about choosing the correct one. Use whichever one feels comfortable to you.
And notice that we always add please at the end. Please is like a small magic word. It immediately makes everything sound friendlier.
Always please. Okay, so you've said your order. What happens next?
The barista will probably ask you a question. One of the most common is about size.
Right. They might say, "What size would you like?" Or "Small, medium, or large?" And you just answer the size. "Medium, please," or "Large, please."
Simple. But here's where it gets interesting. Sometimes the cafe has their own special names for sizes. I went to a place once where the sizes were called short, tall, and grande.
Ah, yes. Some well-known coffee chains do that.
And the first time I ordered there, I asked for a medium, and the person at the counter looked at me and said, "So that's a tall?" And I just said, "Yes, that one," and everything was fine.
You know what I love about that story? You did not panic. You just adapted.
And that is the skill we're really building today. Not memorizing perfect sentences, adapting, rolling with the moment.
Real-life English is not perfect English. It is flexible. It is human. It is okay.
Okay, let's talk about a moment that many learners are afraid of, and that is not understanding what someone said.
Oh yes, the fast English problem.
You are at the counter, you said your order beautifully, and then the barista asks you something and speaks very quickly, and you catch maybe one word and then nothing.
And your brain goes blank, and you smile and nod even though you have no idea what they said.
Ha, we have all done that. But nodding when you don't understand is actually not a great strategy in a cafe. Because if they asked, "Is that to go?" and you nod, and you actually wanted to sit inside, now there is a problem.
So what do we do instead?
We use one of the most important and underused phrases in the English language. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Sorry, could you repeat that? Let's say it slowly. Sorry, could you repeat that?
And you can also say, "I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that." Or even simpler, "Sorry, one more time?"
All of these are completely natural. Baristas hear them all the time. It is not embarrassing. It is just communication.
Let's practice. Everyone say it out loud now. "Sorry, could you repeat that?" Nice and gentle. not too loud, just clear.
Good. And once they repeat it, if you catch a word, you can confirm. You can say, "Did you say to go?" And they will say yes or no. Easy.
Did you say is another very useful little phrase. Did you say oat milk? Did you say medium? It shows you were listening, you just need a bit of help confirming.
I actually had a funny moment with this once. I was at a cafe, still a bit tired in the morning. The barista asked me something, and I only caught the last word, which was name.
Oh, so they were asking for your name for the cup?
Yes, but I thought they were asking about the name of a syrup or something. So I said, "Sorry, did you say vanilla?" And she looked at me, very confused, and said, "No, I said, what's your name?"
Oh no, David.
And I said, "Oh, David." And she laughed, and so did I, and she wrote David on the cup, and then I got my coffee, and everything was wonderful.
That is a perfect example of a small misunderstanding that becomes a small, funny moment. Nobody was upset. The world did not end. You got your coffee.
Coffee received. Mission complete.
Mistakes are part of learning. Every single person who speaks English today made thousands of mistakes to get there. Thousands.
That is so true. The mistake is not the problem. Stopping because of the mistake, that is the only real problem.
Okay, let's do a little practice moment together. A short conversation. I'll be the barista. David, you are the customer who is a little nervous but brave.
Okay, I can do this.
Hi there. What can I get for you today?
Hi, could I get a medium latte, please?
Of course. Any milk preference?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Sure. What kind of milk would you like? We have whole, oat, almond, and soy.
Oh, oat milk, please. That sounds good.
Great choice. Is that for here or to go?
For here, please.
Wonderful. Can I get a name for the order?
David, D-A-V-I-D.
Got it. That'll be $4.50.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
It'll be ready in just a moment. Have a great day.
You too.
And that is it. That is the whole thing. Did you notice how natural that felt?
It did, and I want to point out a few things from that conversation. First, when Anna asked about milk and I didn't understand, I said, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" And she repeated it without any problem.
No judgment, just helpfulness.
Second, when she listed the milk options and I chose, I said, "That sounds good." That is a lovely phrase. That sounds good. It means I like what I'm hearing.
That sounds good is so useful and so warm. You can use it in so many situations. Someone recommends a sandwich. That sounds good. Someone suggests a table by the window. That sounds good.
And I also said, "I'll try that." Well, in the practice, I said, "That sounds good." But "I'll try that" is another great option. It shows you are open, you are adventurous.
I'll try that. Let's say it. I'll try that. Nice and confident.
I'll try that. Beautiful.
Okay, let's talk about something special. Asking for a recommendation.
This is a wonderful thing to do, especially if you are somewhere new and you don't know what to order.
You can simply say, "What do you recommend?" or "What's popular here?" And most baristas will genuinely enjoy answering.
What do you recommend? Let's say that slowly. What do you recommend?
People who work in cafes usually love what they make. They have favorites, they know which drink is special. When you ask, they light up a little.
I asked for a recommendation once at a small cafe in a city I was visiting. I said, "I'm not sure what to get. What do you recommend?" And the barista said, "Oh, you have to try our honey lavender latte. It's our signature drink." And I said, "I'll try that."
And
It was extraordinary. I still think about it sometimes.
a honey lavender latte sounds incredible.
It was, and I never would have ordered it on my own. I only got it because I asked. So do not be afraid to ask.
And when someone makes a suggestion, a nice way to respond is, "That sounds good. I'll go with that." Or, "Okay, I'll try that. Thank you."
Simple, warm, natural.
Now, let's talk about something a lot of people find a little confusing. The question, is that for here or to go?
This is such a common question, and it is asked in different ways. Sometimes they say, for here or to go. Sometimes, eat in or take away. In some countries, you'll hear take out. It depends on where you are.
But they all mean the same thing. Will you drink your coffee in the cafe or will you take it with you?
If you're staying, you say, for here, please.
For here, please. Nice and clear.
If you're leaving with your drink, you say, to go, please.
To go, please. Also easy.
Let's all say both. For here, please. To go, please.
Perfect. And a little tip, if you're not sure which one to say, just look around. If the cafe has nice chairs and tables and it feels cozy, maybe you want to stay. If you have somewhere to be, it's to go. And either answer is fine.
There is no wrong answer. It is your coffee. It is your day.
Now, the end of the order. You've said what you want, the barista has taken it down. They might say, anything else? Or was that everything?
And you can say, that's all, thank you. Simple, warm, done.
That's all, thank you. Let's say it. That's all, thank you.
And then usually you pay. In most cafes today, you can pay by card or by phone or by cash. If you want to pay by card, you might want to ask first, do you take card? Or you can just hold up your card and they'll point you to the machine.
The machine usually makes a little sound, a beep, when the payment goes through. I always feel a little happy when I hear that sound.
The sound of success.
Yes, and then as you walk away or as they start making your drink, you can say something warm. Thank you so much, or have a great day.
Have a great day is lovely. It is friendly without being too much. And when someone says it to you, you can reply, you too, or thanks, you as well.
These little endings to a conversation matter. They leave a good feeling. They make the moment human.
I want to share one more small story. Last autumn, I was going through a tough week. Nothing dramatic, just one of those weeks where everything feels heavy. And I went to my neighborhood cafe in the morning. The barista, a young woman named Lucia, she looked up and said, hey, the usual? And I said, yes. And while she was making my coffee, she said, you look like you could use something warm today. And I said, yeah, I think I could. And she smiled, and that was it. My coffee came out with a tiny drawing of a sun on the foam.
Oh, David, that is so sweet.
It completely changed my morning, and all of it was just simple English, simple, warm, human words.
That is what language is for, not to be perfect, to connect.
To connect, yes.
Okay, let's do one more practice moment together. This time, imagine it's a quiet afternoon cafe. You walk in and you want to try something new.
I'll be the barista this time.
Okay, here I go. Hello.
Hey, welcome in. What can I get for you?
Hi. I'm not sure yet, actually. What do you recommend?
Oh, great question. Today we have a really nice iced brown sugar oat latte. It's sweet, but not too sweet. A lot of people love it.
That sounds good. I'll try that.
Fantastic. What size?
Medium, please.
For here or to go?
To go, please. I'm heading to the park.
Perfect day for it. Can I get your name?
Anna.
Great, Anna. That'll be $5.20.
Here you go. Thank you so much.
Of course. It'll be about 2 minutes. Have a great day at the park.
Thank you. You too.
And that is a complete cafe conversation, start to finish.
And notice something. I did not know what to order. I said so. I asked for help. I got a recommendation. I said, that sounds good. I said, I'll try that. All of those phrases came in naturally.
And the barista, which was me, was friendly and happy to help. That is the reality of cafe conversations. It is a warm transaction. Both people want the same thing. You want your coffee, they want to give it to you nicely.
Let's do a quick pronunciation moment. There is one word that many learners say slightly differently, and I want us to practice it. The word is cappuccino.
Cappuccino. This one can be tricky because of the double P and the double C.
Let's break it down. Cap, p, chi, no. Cappuccino.
Cap, p, chi, no. Let's say it slowly together. Cap,
Cap,
p,
p,
chi,
chi,
no.
No.
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. And the stress is on the chi part. Cappuccino. Cappuccino.
Everyone listening, say it now. Cappuccino. Say it 2 or 3 times. Cappuccino. Cappuccino.
Beautiful. And you know what? Even if your pronunciation is not exactly perfect, the barista will understand you. Cappuccino is one of those words that they hear all day. They know what you mean.
Context helps so much. You are standing in a cafe, you say something that sounds like cappuccino, they are going to understand cappuccino.
But it's still fun to practice, and every time you practice, it gets a little more natural, a little more yours.
I want to say something to everyone who is listening right now, something real.
Go ahead.
Walking into a cafe and ordering in English, especially if it's not your first language, takes courage. It really does. Even when it feels small, even when it looks easy from the outside, it asks you to be a little vulnerable, to try, and that is brave.
That is so true.
So if you go out this week and you try even one phrase from today, even just, "Can I have a coffee, please?" you should feel proud of yourself. That is real progress. That is real life.
Mistakes are part of learning. You already know that. But I want to add something. The small moments of connection you have when you use English in real life, those moments stay with you. They build your confidence piece by piece.
And confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
I love that. Okay, let's do a final recap of everything we covered today.
We talked about the nervousness before walking in. That feeling is normal. Everyone has it. Even experienced English speakers feel it in a new place.
We talked about what to say when you don't know what you want. "I'm not sure yet" is your best friend.
We talked about asking for recommendations. What do you recommend? Opens a door to a lovely conversation.
We talked about what to do when you don't understand something. "Sorry, could you repeat that?" is polite, natural, and totally normal.
We talked about busy cafes and quiet cafes, and how each one has its own gentle rhythm.
We practiced ordering with "can I have" and "could I get." Both are perfect.
We talked about for here or to go, and how to answer simply and clearly.
We talked about ending the conversation warmly. "That's all, thank you, and have a great day."
And we did 2 full practice conversations so you could hear everything come together.
And we did our cappuccino pronunciation moment.
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. Good. Okay, before we go, we have a question for you in the comments. Tell us, where in the world are you watching from, and what is your local cafe culture like? Do people sit for hours? Do they order quickly and leave? We want to know.
We read every single comment, and we love hearing about your world.
We really do. And if today's episode helped you even a little bit, please share it with someone who's also learning English. Maybe a friend, a family member, a classmate. Sharing this video is one of the kindest things you can do for another learner.
And subscribe if you haven't yet. We put new episodes out every day, and we would love to have you with us.
You belong here. This channel is for you.
That is exactly right. Okay, I think after all this cafe talk, I genuinely need to go get a coffee.
Same. I have been craving one for the last 20 minutes.
What are you going to get?
I'm going to ask what they recommend.
Perfect. That is a Fluento student right there.
Ha! Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. You are doing wonderful. Keep practicing. Be kind to yourself.
And remember, real-life English is not perfect English. It is warm, it is flexible, it is yours.
Take care. See you in the next episode.
Bye for now.